Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm reading for Leo energy today for the 12th, Friday the 12th of October. October, that's what COVID did to me. Like I'm just making up my own months now. They're kind of showing me now, there's a cat, I think it's called Sylvester. Um, I've not watched it for the longest time. I think it's called Sylvester the Talking Kitty. It's this YouTube channel. But this cat writes in its diary and it's like 2016th of November. Like it makes up words. So I don't know, they're showing me that. I think I'm being made fun of. Yeah, so hello, lovely Leos. I mean, you are the cat in the tarot, right? Lovely, lovely Leos. Are you a bit distracted? I feel a bit distracted with your energy, so I don't know if that's you or me. But I tend to take on the energy of the collective that I'm reading for. You don't have to be sun sign Leo, although if you are, congratulations, you're beautiful. You could also have Leo in different placements, your rising, moon, Mars, Venus, wherever, whatever you're asking about. If you've got a strong Leo in your chart at the moment, this reading could apply to you. If it doesn't, maybe go and check out some of your other placements. You may find that they're a little bit more relevant at this time. You can go and check out your full birth chart. There's a link in the description box below. I'm not affiliated in any way. It's just the service that I find the most useful. So yeah, okay. Let's get on with it. I feel the energy is very funny. I've just come from Cancer's reading as well, and it's like a light switch has changed. Like their energy was really quite serious. It was very positive, but they were really going through something. It felt like a breath of fresh air or something, like really letting go of something, getting ready to kind of like, like step off the doorstep into like a new day. That was kind of their energy. Your energy is like this kind of distracted kind of squirrel energy. That's quite funny to me. Let's get you a song and find out what's going on for Leo for the Friday the 12th of November. Leo, 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 lovely, lovely Leos. Can I get a song for whatever's going on for Leo? Are you waiting for love? Waiting for Love by Avicii or Avicii. I don't know how to pronounce it. Monday maybe something. I'm going to have a look at the lyrics. I'm kind of getting drawn to do that. Waiting for Love, Avicii. Let's have a look what it says. So, Leos. Where there's a will, there's a way, kind of beautiful, and every night has its day so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated. So Monday left me broken, Tuesday I was through with hoping, Wednesday my empty arms were open, Thursday waiting for love, thank the stars it's Friday. That's funny because this morning in my head I woke up with, what's that song? It's like, I'll love you on a Friday, what is it? Oh no, I can't remember it. Friday I'm in love, yeah. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you, it's Friday, I'm in love. And it's Friday! Are you in love because it's Friday, Leo? Is it a bit like, you've got other stuff going on and it's like finally on Friday, it's like it's time to be with this person that I really want to be with? Is somebody else treating you a bit like this? It's like they don't have time for you during the week, but on Friday they want to go out on a night out with you. But I'm getting this. It's funny that should come through with the days of the week and when I channeled that other song this morning. So Friday I'm in love and Waiting for Love by Avicii. So Leos, let's get the grab bag, let's get the Scrabble bag and get you some letters. So this might be your initials, the initials of your person. It might be just something to indicate somebody who's helpful at this time, like the first name, like the first initial of somebody. Maybe your dad's going to show up at your door and this is their first initial. So just make a quick note of these letters. It might be your parking spot. It might be the name of your work. But there could be something with these letters that kind of is an indicator for you. Also, when I pull the letters, there's going to be a couple. If anything jumps into your head, if it looks like it's spelling something out for you or it reminds you of a certain word, go with it. What's that telling you? Okay. So Leos, I've got S and H. Right, I know what some of you thought. Let's get two more letters. Your energy is quite funny. R and H. S-H-R-H. So that could mean something to you, could make you think of something. It could be your initials and your person's initials. I don't know. But that's what you've got, SHRH. You may be able to also hear the baby crying next door. So just if you're wondering what that is, it's just my neighbours have a newborn baby. Let's get you some random letters as well from that slightly disgusting old pencil case. Go, you, day. Go, you, day. Not. Mistress. You don't want to be someone's mistress, or maybe you do, I don't know, I'm not judging. In vintage. Maybe you're drinking some vintage wine or wearing a vintage dress. Romance. Comfort. Ask. You've got ask twice. So somebody could be asking you something. You may need to ask someone else something. That's coming through quite insistently there. And ask him. Ask him. Just ask him, right? I don't know. So whatever that all means to you, if it doesn't mean anything, that's absolutely fine. The reading could still be for you. It's just something I kind of want to give a try. So what do I want to go through? What do I want to go through? Interesting, I should phrase it like that. There's some indecision. I don't know if that's your energy, this indecision energy. I'm going to go with this one. This is the Energy Oracle deck. So what's going on, please, for Leo? What do we have for Leo? The Sun. Oh, there you are. And Happy Family. Look at that. That's almost like the equivalent cards in the tarot would be the Sun card and the Ten of Cups. That's kind of like a perfect day. That is really happy. That's really, really good stuff. I think Aries had those two cards in this position. It was like they were connecting. I swear I said they were connecting with a Leo as well. Are you connecting with an Aries, Leo? I swear I kept on saying that in their reading. It was one of them. Yeah, they had the Ten of Cups and the Sun card here in this position, which meant that it was somebody, it wasn't Aries, it was an energy outside of them that was affecting them. Are you affecting an Aries? Are you making an Aries really happy? Do you feel like, are you making an Aries feel like when they step into your aura, it's like the sun is shining on them? It's like, oh my God, Leo is paying attention to me. Yes. Happy Family and the Sun, beautiful cards. That's really lovely. The Sun, you could be in the spotlight at the moment. You could have a lot of attention on you. It could just be indicating you in general. The Sun card is Leo energy. Yeah, it just feels like perfect day, like happy day, perfect day. Spending time with the person you want to spend time with. Spending time with your family, your friends. You know, the community around you that just makes you feel good. They make you feel confident. You make them feel happy. Perfect, right? What could possibly go wrong? I don't know. I've got a feeling there's a problem, but we'll see. I don't want to kind of wish that on you. I don't want to speak things into existence. I'm just picking up on. Again, it's like, is it just one day? Is it like, I want this every day? I don't want to just spend, I don't want to be your mistress. You know, mistress came out. I don't want to have to wait until, you know, that day when you're free to come and see me. I want to be with you all the time. Is there something like that going on, Leo? Waiting for love, right? Life is speeding up. Time for a beginner's mind and overcome any obstacle. Antelope, porcupine, rhino. Can I get just one card, please? One card as a bit of an indicator for Leo. I guess I'm going to take the bee. Oh yeah, look at this. Bee spirit, ant spirit, hummingbird spirit, be here now. So the hummingbird is potential energy for me. It's kind of like a lot of energy in one place, right? It's like held in place, it's fixed. So it's like something that's going to suddenly go very, very quickly with that antelope speeding up. So it's like waiting and then it's go time. Waiting and then, oh my God, my person's here. It's got that kind of energy to it. And it doesn't have to be romantic for you. It could just be something that you've been waiting for, that you're really excited for. It's like, now's the time. But these two cards here, Ant Spirit and Bee Spirit, immediately what I was getting from the bee is, it comes up for me quite often. There's a passage in the Aeneid or Aeneid, I can't pronounce it, forgive me, I'm stupid with words are hard, but it's Aeneas, who's the hero of that book. He goes to Carthage and he's kind of spying on all the people in this city, and the city's kind of being built, and he's talking about, he compares it to a beehive. It's like everybody knows what they're doing, everybody's working together, and they're creating something that's really like big and successful. It's like well organized, so it's a huge compliment for like people working collaboratively together. I'm from Manchester. The bee is a symbol of Manchester. Again, it's talking about industry and kind of working together to achieve something. giving. So you've also got, that's what I was getting immediately from the bee. And then you've got ant spirit, time to collaborate. So this is a card about working together with other people, having a shared vision, having a shared dream, and playing your part in that, right? It could be talking about like hive mind almost, or collective consciousness, understanding that you're part of something bigger, you're part of some kind of bigger plan, and you have a part to play in that. Some of you could be performers. I was saying like the sun is can indicate that you're the spotlight's on you in some sort of way, and playing your part has that kind of feeling of like being on the stage, you know. They're showing me bottom from A Midsummer Night's Dream. Well, I don't know if that's relevant to anybody, if that's just kind of maybe my guides are being a little bit cheeky with me. But bottom in that play, he has a big ego. People often talk about Leo's big ego. I don't necessarily think that you're overconfident. I think a lot of you are often insecure, because I think a lot of you, if you go off the true use of the word ego, it can indicate that you just feel like you're aware of your own presence, right? You're aware of the effect that you have on others. You're aware of the other people's eyes on you. You're aware of their judgment. Now, sometimes that can be flattering. It can really boost your ego, but sometimes it can really play up your insecurities. I was just talking about my acne in Cancer's reading. You know, if you don't feel good about yourself that day, you kind of want to draw into the shadows a bit. You don't want people to be looking at you. So sometimes that kind of center of attention energy can work against you, Leo, and kind of make those insecurities act up. But I'm not really talking about that so much, but the energy of that character in that play, he comes in, he commands the stage, he's funny, but he's everybody's, like, he's the butt of the joke, right? He's literally the ass in that play, but he's the character that everybody remembers. He's the character that everybody loves. All school children, when school children learn A Midsummer Night's Dream, they remember Bottom, because he makes them happy, he makes them laugh, he's a jovial character. So it's almost like rooting for the underdog kind of thing. It's like it's a good thing, I want to say, Leo. You may be quite insecure about something, but you're actually having an effect on other people that's really like lifting their mood. It could be they're telling me class clown, but it could be the kind of scenario where perhaps you're in some sort of workplace, and you know, everybody can be a bit fed up, everybody can be in a bit of a bad mood, maybe something's gone wrong, everybody's kind of dealing with that, right? Everybody's kind of like, it's like everybody on the ship trying to like get through a storm. Shush, phone. And it's like everybody's a bit stressed, everybody's a bit like focused on the work, everybody's a bit grumpy. But then Leo comes in and trips over something, makes a joke about it, everybody laughs, the mood instantly lifts. And it's like, everybody's like, I'm so glad that Leo's here. There's someone in work who's a bit like this. Even when they're grumpy, they have a positive presence on everybody around them. It's like everybody's happy when this person's in work. And they're not Leo, but they have got Leo in the chart. And I think that's kind of, there's something with that. I mean, you can be grumpy. Leos, honestly, you can be really bloody grumpy sometimes. But when you're in a good mood, you know, having that effect on other people around you is very, very, very positive. So something to it. There's some kind of superpower you've got there, in being able to bring in this sun energy, this happy family energy. You know, that natural leadership quality that you have that you may not even acknowledge, but that natural leadership quality where people are drawn to you, right? Like flies around honey, where, you know, it's like, whose team does everybody want to be on? They want to be on Leo's team, because Leo is like the natural leader. Leo's the one that makes them feel good. Leo's the one that knows what they're doing. So let's all go and get on Leo's team, because, you know, we know that's going to be the winning team, you know? And like when people work together well, when you have that kind of, they're just showing me like the honey in the hive, right? It's like it's almost like you're the honey welding everybody together, in a very sweet way. So I don't know if perhaps you resolve conflicts in a very, very sweet way. It's like, you know, when a supervisor has to go in and kind of give someone negative feedback, you come in and kind of like smooth, you know, you do it in a way where it's like, it's done with a big dose of honey, like spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, right? So it's, your energy is coming through really, really nicely, Leo. I want to say you have a good effect on other people. What's going on emotionally for Leo? Getting drawn to this this deck. Okay, this deck. What's going on emotionally for Leo? The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Look at that. Wow. And the Sun card. There you are. And the Ace of Swords. So huge amount of clarity coming in here. A lot of clarity. Some kind of internal truth that you're acknowledging. Some kind of it's like a truth around your own confidence. And then it's in regards to this Hierophant energy and the High Priestess. Now, these two cards together are very, very spiritual. It's kind of like the masculine spiritual connection to God and then the feminine spiritual connection to, you know, whatever's beyond the veil. So it's to me, the Hierophant is a card that talks about, it can be, I'm hearing esoteric studies. The Hierophant is kind of like the by the book traditions, like you know, the Bible or the Quran, or you know, the institution of the church. So it's like the kind of religion that has rules and scripture and traditions, and you know, a lot of people kind of ascribe to this specific way of showing devotion to whatever's up there, right? Whatever you believe in. The High Priestess is more of a personal connection to whatever's above us, whatever's bigger than us. So it's more intuitive. It's more, I know this is true because I feel it within. I feel God within me. So it's more intuitively guided. It doesn't need the rule book. It doesn't need you know, a building to tell you how to pray. The High Priestess just knows. It's natural. It's innate. It's an intuitive energy. So there's something here where with the Sun and the Ace of Swords, and this being your emotional space, emotionally, there's something that you're coming to terms with. There's something that you're realizing. There's some kind of inner truth in regards to these different ways of being, these different methods of connecting to source energy that you're coming to terms with. Whatever this is, I feel like it's bringing you a lot of confidence. It could also be bringing some kind of recognition to you, recognition that you're speaking some kind of truth that I feel like has an impact on other people. Now, you could also be a tarot reader. You could have something kind of it doesn't necessarily have to be religious, I want to say, but it could be something spiritual that you do that has an impact on others. So it could be that you have been raised in a certain traditional belief system, or a tradition, you know, a set of traditions, your culture, your customs, and you're finding something that speaks to your own personal soul. It's got the right vibration, it's got the right tune. Libra had this, they had the right note, right? They struck the right chord. So it's like there's something within you that resonates. They're giving me a singing bowl. So it's like the right pitch, the right tune, the right note is being played. And it's hitting that chord within you. Now, the chord in Libra's reading was at one point talking about the almost like the string, right? The chord of life. So your own personal soul, your life journey. There's something that is hitting you. It's almost like striking a chord that lights something up inside you. So I don't know if this is something that you're doing for others, or if this is something that has happened to you, where something has struck the right note within you. Could be dealing with a Libra, but it's something that's authentic. It's something that resonates within you. You know it's real, you know it's true, because you feel it on a different level than perhaps you could read so many stories in so many different books, and none of them would hit you the way that this, whatever it is. It could be something somebody said, it could be a shared experience, it could be a truth that is so profound that you know it's real. For me, an example of this for me was when I was first kind of coming to terms with, I think the universe is talking to me, what's going on, and I doubted it and I thought, am I going crazy? Is this real? The amount of doubt I had, the amount of my logical mind will not let me believe this. And then one of the most significant moments, I mean, there were a lot of significant moments, one of which actually involved a Leo friend. But one significant moment was I was walking up the street and I was like, if this is real, send me a sign. And as I asked it, like the second I asked it, on a clear day, like looking out now at the blue sky, it was as clear as this, clear blue day, and there was a flash of lightning, one flash of lightning. And I was like, well, that was uncanny, right? And I've never seen that before. I've never seen a flash of lightning on a clear day. Like, it was so profound, right? And you could say it was a one-off. It was some kind of like crazy coincidence, weird coincidence, if you want to use the word weird in terms of something that was spiritual. But there's been so many that you can't, it would be insane to doubt it, right? How often do you call something a coincidence before you accept that it's real? Where you think, actually, it would be insane to say this isn't real at this point. So it feels like something's happened like that for you. You've had one of these moments where something's happened and it's so unbelievable. It's so, how do you explain this? You know, you've had one of those moments, I think, some of you, or you're going to have one of those moments where something resonates so finely that you find this connection to something bigger and beyond you. Now, I don't want to give that a name because this is a very personal experience for you, but I feel like it brings you, I was talking about this in Cancer's reading as well, it brings you a sense of confidence in that everything's fine. I mean, that's how it is for me when I connect. It's like, it's so reassuring. I would describe the energy as unconditional love. It's like safety, and like everything's fine. It's this energy, right? You're connected to something bigger than you that's really, really good, and everything's fine. You can handle anything when you connect to that energy. Now, I never thought I'd be the person saying these words. I know it always felt false to me when I'd hear other people saying this. I'd be like, right, that's your experience, that's fine, whatever. You know, I'll believe it when I see it. But now I've seen it and I believe it. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to convert anybody, you know, whatever you believe. This is the thing about the High Priestess. Don't listen to the Hierophants. And if I'm a Hierophant right now, don't listen to me. Don't listen to anyone else except for that song that's within you. Because that song that's within you is the most honest thing you'll ever encounter. And it's unique and it's personal to you. It's not my experience, you know? Unless hive mind. Going into your hive mind then. Going into the mind of Leo. I'm feeling Tarot de la Nuit. What's going on in there? Some kind of darkness. Have you had a bout of depression? Yeah. Yes, you have. You've gone through something. It doesn't have to be depression, but you've gone on some kind of battle here. It's a battle of the mind. It's going down, facing something deep and dark within you, feeling like it's hard to get up each day, feeling like the world keeps knocking you down, but you are still here, you are still standing, you are still strong. You're actually stronger from this experience, because every time you get up, you've learned how to get up. What are they giving me? Sorry, they just gave me something. I feel like it was from a song or a movie. It was like, and I'll do it again. And I'll do it. Is it Raven Owens? And I'll do it again. Yeah. Yeah, it's called Do It Again by Raven Owens. I'd do it again. Two of Cups. Four of Cups. Two of Cups. Four of Cups. think you're recognizing that you're missing out on a soulmate connection here, or something that's there could be something where you feel like there's two parts of yourself, like almost like a Jekyll and Hyde, like a split personality kind of thing, where you could be very, very up one minute and very, very down the next, with the Sun and the Nine of Wands there. So it could be you processing that in your head. It could also be that there is a connection for you that is a very spiritual soulmate connection here. It's like two peas from the same pod, they're telling me. And you're missing out on it. I think you're recognizing that you're missing out on something here. I mean, this could be your connection to the divine, you know, you and your relationship with God, if you like. But the Four of Cups is a missed opportunity energy. It's being so over things, being so tired that you just can't accept that. I mean, the fourth cup in the Four of Cups card, normally there's three cups that spill over, which is like relationships that didn't work out, you know, just disappointment, things that were disappointing. And there's a card in this deck that says, I'm over it. So it's just like, I'm over relationships, I'm over dating, I'm over putting my heart out there, because all it brings me is pain and hurt, right? Where actually the fourth cup is the Ace of Cups. Now, any ace, like you've got the Ace of Swords here, is being delivered by the universe. There's a huge amount of potential with any ace. So there's this divine cup that's being brought in, this true match. But the person in the Four of Cups card is missing it. They can't be bothered. So I do feel like there's some kind of epiphany moment here where you may realise the truth that you've been missing out on some kind of opportunity because you've been in this Four of Cups energy. But this is your process. You're thinking about this. I'm going to get clarified, so we'll find out more about that. No, I'm going for that deck. So this is the Modern Witch Tarot for your action space. Yeah, you're in the process of, excuse me, so sorry. You're in the process of analysing past relationships, looking at what has been. So still processing the disappointment, the failures, the things that let you down, the things that didn't work out emotionally, the things that made you feel a bit empty, a little bit hurt, empty, lost, wasted time. But the Two of Cups is behind him. The Two of Cups is behind you. So when you're done re-looking at this, why? I want to ask what you're learning here. Because if you're looking back at the past relationships, if you're stuck in that energy of those old circles, those old cycles of what went wrong, and you're missing out on this Two of Cups that's coming in for you. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, by the way. It could be a friend, it could be a colleague. It's just somebody who matches you, right? They understand you, you understand them. It's that kind of energy. I always say the Two of Cups is you could be in a room full of people and you look across and you catch this person's eye and you know exactly what they're thinking, and you know that they know what you're thinking too. It's that kind of energy. It's like you're on the same wavelength with somebody. So in your physical reality, you're still in this, trying to see things from a different angle, trying to understand something from a different perspective, looking at the past, figuring it out, because you're not quite ready for this Two of Cups. So what do you need to learn? What do you need to understand? What do you need to... It could be that you're defensive in relationships, or it could be that you have a tendency to try and get the upper hand. It's like you're the one that wants to win in the relationship, right? You want to be right. You want to be, I don't know. It could also be something about your behavior in past relationships, perhaps being a bit defensive about that. You know, you know, perhaps seeing yourself and having a bit of a victim mentality. All these things happened to me. It wasn't my fault. But actually, what could break you out of this cycle is understanding that, and I'm not saying it was your fault, Leo. I want to say it takes two to tango, right? It takes two energies coming together to make something happen, and those two energies either come together in a healthy way, or they come in together in not so healthy ways. But it's never entirely one-sided. There's always a dynamic between the two people. So dropping that defense, that you have to drop the defense, you have to see something from somebody else's side, somebody else's point of view. You may not agree with it, but that it's important to understand it, right? So it's something about not seeing yourself as a victim, not seeing yourself as completely like nothing was my fault, but saying, how did I act in that situation? And I don't deserve what happened to me, but is there anything I could have done differently? If this situation happened again, is there anything I could do differently next time, where perhaps I don't give my power away to someone else, or perhaps I am more open. So it's kind of like an assessment of a what went wrong energy. And it could be something to do with either you or the other person being a little bit defensive, perhaps finding it hard to let your guard down. And I'm not blaming you. I am just telling you what the cards are telling me, because it may be that, that brings you some kind of epiphany. It may be that I'm completely wrong. But hearing me saying these words triggers something inside you to have some kind of thought of your own. Because again, this is very, very internal and personal. So this is just what the cards are saying. Please don't take it personally, and just be aware of any thoughts that you have around that. Even if they contradict what I'm saying here, that might be something for you to understand and have success with. So let's find out what energies are affecting you outside of you. I'm going to go here first, because I want to know what's sending Leo into this processing. Like, what's affecting Leo's action space? Some kind of if this is a person, this is somebody outside of you who moves very slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is they're bringing an offer in, but they're bringing it in very, very slowly. They're kind of dragging their heels. So excuse me. So whoever this is for you, this is somebody who's affecting this energy. Now, I am noticing that this person's walking away. So I don't know if this is a person who you've dealt with in the past and they're walking away from you, but they've really taken the time to do it. Or if this is the Two of Cups coming in for you. And they're tired of you not noticing them, Leo. They're tired of you. Did you have waiting for love? You did, didn't you? They're tired of waiting for love. They're like, I'm not waiting around forever while Leo sits in this past energy. Either they turn around and they look at me and they acknowledge me, or I'm going to go and take my business elsewhere. So I do feel like you could miss out on this opportunity with this person. And I think you, in your thoughts, you recognize that, you acknowledge that you're going to miss an opportunity with somebody because I feel like you're being too slow moving. I mean, flip it and reverse it if needs be, because this is a slow moving energy, but I feel like you're not noticing them. What's affecting Leo? I'm sorry that you're getting a bit of a telling off. Again, flip it and reverse it. It could always be that cross watchers are coming in watching for Leo. So, if you want to flip it, then that's absolutely fine. What's affecting Leo's thoughts, please? An energy affecting Leo's thoughts. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Look at that. So maybe it is reversed. Maybe you are waiting for this person to acknowledge you, and maybe this person's the one processing something, and you're waiting for that person, because this is waiting. You're waiting. You're like, come and get me. Come and get me. I'm here waiting for you. But you acknowledge that they're processing something from the past. Because you've got the Four of Cups here, the Five of Cups here. So it feels like it's the same person. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you see the potential of this person. You think of them as being a king when they're showing up as a knight. So you're getting tired of waiting, perhaps. The King of Pentacles could be father, it could be boss, it could be husband. It doesn't have to be any of those things. But this is somebody who they do take the time to do things right. They're the kind of person who reads the rule book. They want to know all the facts before they do something, or they want to kind of really have a really rounded skill set. You know, they want to have a lot of knowledge. They want to make sure they're doing things the right way. So I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who's really slow moving, Leo, and you are waiting for love, but maybe you're getting a little bit tired of this. I want to say you just want this person to turn around and notice you, but they're facing the wrong way. Right? It could be that they have a lot of work commitments. Pentacles are often about work. So this person spends all the time at work, and again, back to what we were saying in the beginning, they're spending all the time on work. You know, that's where all their energy's going, and they only have time for you on the weekends. And it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just sit around the house waiting for you to come home? Like, no, Leo, I want to say that the epiphany that you're having is that you probably need to go and have your own hobbies and interests and do your own thing. You know, don't sit around waiting for somebody. So what is affecting Leo emotionally? Something very spiritual going on emotionally for you. 7 of Pentacles. Could definitely be dealing with an earth sign or a Virgo. Virgo, Taurus. This person outside of you, they're very tender, they're very caring, you know, they're very, very nurturing. I feel like, you know, when you are with them, you feel nurtured, you feel like, you know, that kind of like milk and honey energy. You know, you like being in this person's company. They're warm, they're nurturing, they're, you know, they may be very good with the hands, perhaps. But I feel like they have a lot of commitments. You know, we've got this 7 of Pentacles and all these pentacles here. It's like their time, their energy is being spent elsewhere. And you need, being a Leo, you need a little bit more attention, I feel, than this person's currently giving you. Ace of Pentacles there as well. Lots and lots of pentacles. Could definitely be a work thing. I don't know. Let's go with the Muse Tarot to get some advice for you. Can I get some advice, please, for my lovely, lovely Leos? Because this is, I feel sad. I feel like very much feeling this 4 of Cups energy of like, I just want them to come back. I just want them to like pay me attention because they make you feel really good when they do. So advice for Leo. The Ace of Pentacles, which is this card here, the Ace of Materials, the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the 6 of Wands here twice now as well, I'm seeing. So there is some kind of success here coming in for you. Could be that this person offers you something that's a little bit more, they could offer you some kind of commitment, they could offer you some kind of something that feels tangible and real. So if you've been dealing with somebody who perhaps has been coming across as a little bit wishy-washy, are they interested and they're not interested, I don't feel like they're giving me all the time and attention here, I really, really like them, but I don't want to sit around waiting for them forever, I'm worth more than that. It could be that this person's actually going to offer you something that is going to actually make you feel recognized, right? The 6 of Wands is a card about recognition. But you've got these 4s as well. You've got quite a few 4s in this reading, I want to say. Where else did I see? Yeah, Happy Family 4. 4 of Materials, 4 of Voices. And then the Aces are kind of like this number 1. So I feel like the Aces are coming in with this Sun energy of like this person making some sort of offer to you that's going to give you some clarity. It could be an offer of commitment. It could be come and work with me. You know, you feel like, you know, I am really busy with work. You want to spend more time with me? Well, come and work with me then, you know, and then we'll get to spend more time together. But I feel like with these 4s and this happy family energy, it could be that there's an offer to settle down with this person, possibly to relocate. This is not going to be for everybody. Don't get too excited. Okay. I'm just reading what I'm seeing. It's not going to be for everybody. It could be, all right, let's move in together. You know, let's set up a business together. Let's make something a little bit more grounded and real, because 4s are about putting down roots, laying foundations. The four, you've got kind of the two bad fours though. The four of materials, I mean, the happy family card's brilliant, but the four of materials is kind of a bit of a blocked energy. It could be saving money. Look, I've been so busy at work. I've been working so hard because I've been trying to get this promotion so that I can earn enough money so that we can get a house together. It may be something like that. Because if that's what this person's saying, it's going to make you emotionally very, very happy, you know, when you get this truth. The Four of Voices is a card about healing, about taking some time to heal. So again, it could be that somebody has gone through a bit of a difficult breakup, and they've really had to go through that processing, really had to go through the healing to be ready for the new. So I want to kind of say your advice here, Leo, is keep investing in yourself. If things feel quite slow now, maybe just spend that time kind of pampering yourself, you know, having long baths, trying to relax, saving money, because I feel like, did you have the card that was like the antelope? It's like life is speeding up. I feel like you're in a bit of a rest period while this person's away doing something that they need to do. But I feel like it's almost like they're doing something. They've got some sort of plan. Maybe they just haven't communicated it with you yet. It's like they're going to turn around and be like, all right, come on then, we're getting married, we're moving in together, we're gonna start a family. And you're like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, that's been the plan all along. You mentioned it 3 years ago that you'd like to do that, and I've been away working on that for you. And you're like, but that was 3 years ago, and then you've left me and I didn't know what was happening. It's like, yeah, we're moving in. So just maybe that this person doesn't always communicate the plan. Could be something like that. I don't want to get everybody's hopes up. I don't want to be like, this is definitely happening, but maybe for one of you that's what's happening. I don't know. Okay, one more card please. That's not one card, is it? One more card please. There's a little bit more advice for Leo. One more card for Leo please. One more card for Leo. I mean, you've got the Sun and happy family. Sweet results away. Like, there's really good stuff here. Into the unknown. Like, you just have to trust this person. Follow the leader, yeah. You just have to trust this person has a plan. Like, they're off implementing some sort of plan. They just haven't communicated it to you. So just go on, just go with it. I want to say just go with it. Leo. Follow the leader. That's so funny. Where is my book for that one? There you are, hiding. So 40, follow the leader. I opened it right on the page as well. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. You're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. All right, I hope that was helpful to you, lovely Leos. Best of luck with that. If it resonated, I would love it if you left me a like or a comment if you're comfortable sharing. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you want to hit that subscribe button, it's absolutely free. It really helps out my channel, so I appreciate it to those who do. Also really appreciate the support in general, so if you're sharing the video, that's always really helpful to me too. And thank you to the stealth watchers who make it to the end of the videos, because those watch hours kind of count up for me and really help out the channel. And it's not so much that I'm trying to like get a lot of fame and glory and money from this. It's just seeing the support makes me feel like I'm on the right path for myself. So I'm always really thankful to those of you who do like, comment, share and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, Leo. Best of luck with that. Be patient and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.